Hello guys, Jack Hammer MC here once again for another Race07 Career Mode episode. We have now made it up to episode 7 after finishing second in the WTCC Historics. We decided it was time to let go of our sort of relationship with BMW. So we switched over to a different make, a different manufacturer. We're now in the Mercedes C200, also referred to as BMS Incognito because I believe it's not licensed in Race07. But yeah, it's basically a Mercedes C200, and we're driving for the privateer team Brovallen Motorsport in the STCC. So we will be taking part in a touring car championship where we'll be facing 20 other cars or 19 other cars, and we'll still be doing 4 races each championship, which will be split in two episodes of two races. Sorry, and yeah, we'll be doing 6 laps. So I went ahead and set up the championship already. As you can see, there's no points or anything yet, and there's a good variety of drivers on here. So we have a lot of different manufacturers, which is gonna be very interesting. So we start off this season in Hockenheim, followed by the Norisring. After that we will end this episode and go on to the next one, which will bring us to Oldham Park and finish off the championship in Zolder. But first, let's go and explore Hockenheim and see what we can do there. I'll see you guys at the race. Hello and welcome to Hockenheim for our first race of the STCC, where we will start from P7. We qualify about half a second of the leaders in the dry weather. It's currently it's saying the track is flooded, so I'm expecting a river, and forecast it to be raining, so there's not really much improvement gonna be in those 6 laps that we'll be doing. We have a rear-wheel driven car, quite powerful, and there's some front-wheel driven cars in the field, so I expect us to struggle a little bit. I hope our wet weather tires can sort of get the rain away from us, and well, yeah, we'll see what we can do, really. Let's just hope we have some grip. Nope. Not the ideal launch. We're gonna be careful though. Already had to kind of steer a little bit. What are these guys doing? I think I'm gonna put my brake bias a bit forward already. Actually, that's more to the back, isn't it? To put it the other way. Because it's gonna be slippery either way. Guys in front are struggling as well, that's good to see. Ooh, a little bit of contact between a Honda and a BM, and between me and that Peugeot. No, you can't go flat out. In the dry you can take that one quite quick. Now I'm struggling to do so, and I'm struggling to get power down. This is scary. Yep. It's a bit crazy to my liking. And here we go again. I can't put any power down. And as soon as it starts sliding, well... no. gonna attempt to be cautious because it's gonna be needed. I need more downforce, more grip. I need something. I need a 4x4. All-wheel drive, please. No. Extending the track a tiny bit. I think in these conditions it's allowed because, well, yeah, it's so easy to slide out a bit wide that they shouldn't be too strict on it, I hope. Nope, no, not time for power yet. I'm a bit in the middle of nowhere. The guys behind me are falling back, and the guys in front of me seem to be pacing away. Okay. It's a way to do it, really. Two Hondas fighting ahead of us. Let's see if we can manage to get closer to them. Maybe get our nose in. Yeah, we can. We have a tiny left tap. Let's give him one back. And then we have no traction to accelerate. Which is bloody awful. It's so scary to actually... no. Brakes and throttle are very, very scary. No, 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 stay out of the wall. I think we're going to be struggling here, guys. I'm going to attempt to get at least P8. I think I'm going to have to just aim for a qualifying position, which is 7th. Because this is absolutely awful. You can see I'm trying, but it's just sliding all over. There's not much of a different approach I can take, and I can try and be even more gentle. I'm afraid it won't really help me a whole lot. Because with our car, it seems like we just can't get any power down. Sorry, Mr. Peugeot. Oh, brilliant. Come on. We have straight line speed, don't we? Car on your right. Still there. Clear. Oh. Got a bump. I was just doing a little bit of a spotter impression of iRacing, that's all, guys. Anyone who's from iRacing will know what I mean. Alright, let's be a bit aggressive here. And be gentle. Alright, come on. Can we take 7th? Well, I can't do anything about that, sorry guys. It's not really cutting the track, it's more of losing control. Sector 3, where's Sector 3? Is that behind me, in front of me? Where did the accident happen? Peugeot behind me is gone. That will be it. There's only a Chevy behind me, so apart from that everyone's gone, which probably means that the Peugeot crashed and took some with him. We are currently P8, so we're just about in the points with 1 point. Gonna attempt to do better. Seems they're getting slower ahead, and the guy behind me is closing. It's not the first race I had in mind. I really like this car in the dry, but in the wet, we're not the best team. We just gained quite a lot on the guys ahead. I don't know what's happening, but maybe they caught up with a BM who's also struggling because they're also rear-wheel drive. What's going on? I'm not gonna complain, but no clue. Or have they finally realized it's flipping wet, or are they slowing down? Come on, turn already. I'm fighting my car, let alone fighting the AI. It's terrible. So hope next race will be dry. Then we can see the full potential of this car, because, well, there's not going to be much we can do right now. Other than hope and pray we don't crash. Yes! That was great. This first sector is very good for that Lacetti, it seems, when it comes to the faster pieces of the track. Seems like we have an advantage, and this Alfa is gonna be ours. There we go, 7th place. I have no clue what's going on with these guys, because you all saw it was really tough to keep up with them. Now they're just going so much slower that I actually even hit them. Admittedly, that was a BM, but still expect more of them. Whoa! Had to get on the brakes in a very, very uncomfortable moment. Damn you, BM. Gonna cost me positions. We're up to 7th. Which is our qualifying position. Even in 4th we don't have grip. Come on. Avoid the curbs. Fuck the curbs. This has been a race of opposite steering, just counter steering all the way. But not a fun one, more of a scary one. I'm amazed by this car though, it's quite balanced. You just can't get the power down in this rain. But it does have a decent amount of power and feels well balanced, so it's not a bad car. It's more about the conditions and the car, the reason I'm struggling. Tiny tap. Come on. Final lap, can we still take a position? Yes we can, come on. That's one. Come on. gonna do too much. I'd rather keep this position and spin out and crash. 60th is not bad. Oh no 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 no! Be careful. Keep the inside. Come on, a little bit more. Come on, car. Don't let me down. So terrible. No, 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 no. Don't go out wide. Come on. Come on now. Oh, I got a bump. 7th it is. Alright. We finished in our qualifying position, P7. I can't say I'm disappointed. I had a great race. Just too much to really get our head down and get some great laps in. Just too much going on. It's a tough one, and well, yeah, taking 7th, not bad in the end. We'll take 2 points of this. So that's it for race 1, and now we'll go on to the second race, which is the Norisring. It will be quite a bit shorter than Hockenheim, and it's a less complex track, but I just hope it's dry. I don't want to get 2 wet races to start off in the season. It's gonna be tough enough as it is, so hopefully we'll see you at the race in dry conditions. See you there. Welcome to race 2 at the Norisring. We don't have an intro here, so I'll keep it short. We managed to beat 2nd place by 2/10 and managed to qualify on pole. Qualifying was in dry weather, so we should have the edge on these guys. I don't know how good they are in the race. I don't know how good my consistency will be, but we will attempt to do as well as we can and see how we get on. It's a very short track. It's only 56 seconds in this car, just over 56 seconds, and 6 laps of that, so that's about 6 minutes, I'd say. We're going to attempt to keep it in front of these guys for as long as possible, hopefully till the end of the race. Now, something I want to quickly say during this race, because I'm at the front anyway, is if you guys want to see a certain track or car being raced in this career mode, just let me know in the comments, and I will definitely take that into account and do whatever I can to include your suggestion in the next championship or one of the following ones. But I will definitely do whatever I can to put your suggestions into the races. So thank you all for the ones that have previously suggested, and also the ones that maybe are looking to suggest. So yeah, that just helps me forward, helps me bring out some tracks or cars that you guys want to see, and not just some randomly generated numbers or randomly generated tracks. We seem to be just about fast enough to stay in front of these guys, so... Oh, that wasn't good, that was good. Gave the ball a little bit of a tap. Not doing great. should be a tiny bit faster than what we're doing. I guess that's because I'm babbling. Just talking away. Is there anything else I need to say? Yeah, if you want to see any other games or some more iRacing or something like that, you can always let me know as well. I always check all comments, and if possible I'll try to reply. If it's a comment that needs a reply, I'll definitely try and do whatever I can to. I hope you guys are still enjoying this series. I am trying to get this career mode to be somewhat realistic in the way of how I progress through the different types of cars. So I have made it from the lowest class in the road racing to, well, we're about just over halfway, I would say, in the touring car part. So we're now in the STCC, which is Swedish Touring Car Championship for the ones that didn't know it. And up next will be either decided by you guys or by myself, depending on well, yeah, comments, and don't know what's coming really. But first there will be a second episode of this championship, the STCC, because these are only the first 2 races in this episode. This guy's really keeping up with me. Let's go for our inside. Come on, overshoot. I don't know if you guys see that, but he's called Flash. It's a bit wiggly. Last lap. Let's make sure we keep her inside and overtake him again. And now we're supposed to stay in front, because otherwise we will lose our position. I don't think I can get it back before start finish if I do lose it now. Let's just take this easy, so he needs to back off as well, because he has nowhere to go. Play a bit of dirty tactics, and we'll make it to the finish line in first, I think. Ran a bit wide under steering. That's gonna be the end of this race and the end of this episode. So we ranked this episode off with a win at the Norisring, with minor front end damage on the right. Can barely notice it. That makes up for our horrible first race, where we only took 2 points. So let's see where that puts us in the championship. We have won this race. 10 points. That will put us on a grand total of 12 and gets us a first place shared with Frederick Egblom, who also has 12 points, and then we have 3 other competitors following quite close. I don't really know if any one of them, maybe Thomas Engström, not sure. Eklund, I know that guy as well. Anyway, before I completely go off track, I'll end this episode here. So next up, we will be going to Oulton Park in the UK for race 3 of 4 in this championship. So thank you guys for watching, and see you again in the next episode. Bye bye.